Hi, my name is Mike Ward. I'm the Global Director of Content at Informa Pharma Intelligence's Insights portfolio. We're here at the Biotech Showcase in San Francisco, a meeting where biotech companies, investors and pharmaceutical companies all get together to sort of discuss opportunities, whether that's through partnering or through investments. Most of the companies here are actually looking for investments, but I'm actually joined by Mary Kerr from NeRRe Therapeutics. You guys just actually have closed an oversubscribed Series B financing with £23 million. So you've actually got the money in the bank now. So I guess the question is, what was the story that you actually went to investors with that actually got so much interest?
Yeah, no. You can tell I've got a big smile on my face because yes, the money is in the bank, which is great. The story is really simple. We have a unique pipeline with 2 late-stage clinical assets, and there's an opportunity to deliver clinical value inflections in the very near term because both of them are either in or going into phase 2.
Right, okay, so how old is the company?
The company was spun out of GSK in 2012, right. So it's four years old.
Okay, and by spun out, that's where those assets were originally created or developed?
Yes, that's right. So GSK at that time, like many in the industry, were making a decision about neurosciences and deprioritizing it, and they made the decision to spin out a number of the neurosciences assets. They felt there was still value in them. So this company was spun out by Dr. Emilio Angelo Ratti and Mike Trower, who were the founders. Emilio Angelo was actually head of the neurosciences business, and NeRRe was established with these 4 neurokinin assets that they spun out.
Right, okay.
Other companies, worth saying, spun out at the same time as Otifany and...
Right, so you're at the Stevenage...
We're based at Stevenage, yeah. At the Biocatalyst, yes, yeah.
Okay, so, and just by being spun out of GSK, does that mean that GSK is still a shareholder?
Yes, GSK has an equity stake in the company. Although when the assets were spun out, all of the IP was transferred to NeRRe. So the company owns all of the IP, and there's no ongoing milestones or commitments to GSK.
Okay. So let's talk about the 2 assets then. Can you describe what they do?
So 2 assets, both neurokinin antagonists. One of them is a neurokinin 1 antagonist, orvepitant, and we're focusing that on conditions related to neurokinin dysfunction that leads to neuronal hypersensitivity. The other asset is a very unique dual mechanism, NK1/3 antagonist, and we're focusing that on women's health conditions with the lead indication of post-menopausal vasomotor symptoms. So 2 very different but indications, but both united by the fact that they're common, chronic and debilitating and underserved at the minute.
CNS though is not an easy place for companies, particularly for biotech companies. Yeah. So what were the data packages looking like that actually was able to attract that 23 million?
So CNS was the original focus of GSK and other companies, but we have changed the focus. So our strategy is not to focus on CNS for the exact reason that you say. It's a challenging area, challenging patient groups, and difficult to have reproducible results. Right. We're focusing on other areas where the central action of the mechanism is important, but they're not CNS indications. So post-menopausal symptoms is a CNS cause symptom, but it isn't a CNS disease.
Right. Okay. So there's that distinction that you've created. So 23 million. What was the use of proceeds discussion that you had when you were looking to raise that money?
Yeah. Well, the most important thing was to secure funding to progress those 2 lead assets through phase 2. So orvepitant will be going into a phase 2B study, and so at the end, in mid to late 18, it will be phase 3 ready, assuming that the data is positive. And 814, the women's health asset, is already in the clinic, and we have enough money now to continue in that study and start a phase 2 program, assuming the data is positive. Right. So they were the top priorities. We do have some additional funds to explore some other indications.
So you've got just the 2 assets? I mean, are there plans to sort of buy in assets, or are you developing additional, sort of building out a pipeline?
Yeah. We actually have 4 assets in the portfolio. So we have 3 neurokinin, 1 antagonists, and the other single mechanism antagonist. Our single-minded focus is on those 2 lead assets, getting them through to deliver the clinical inflections. And on the back of that, we will consider other options to expand the company.
Right. Okay. How many people do you have in the company at the moment?
Oh, we're very lean and mean. There's only 3/4 full-time staff, but we're supported by a really strong cadre of contractors in the UK. As you know, we're blessed in the UK to have very talented contract staff.
Right. Okay. And so for the rest of the year, I mean, you're here, so most people are here to do partnerships or to raise money. You've raised the money. So
well, we said it was oversubscribed. I'm actually here continuing to talk to other VCs who would also like to become involved, and who knows, in the future we may need additional funds. It's interesting to have this conversation. I'm also taking the opportunity to do some trade discussions while I'm here. We have started trade discussions and just generally raising the profile of the company.
Right, okay, great. Well, Mary, thanks for popping along and telling us about it.
It's a pleasure. Good to meet you. Thank you.